Hi friends, in this video, I'm gonna make a wireless water level controller. With this controller, we can automate our water storage system wirelessly. So without further ado, let's start this video. This video is sponsored by JLC PCB, which is one of the largest PCB manufacturing company of China. First, I have created schematic diagram of the project. Then I created PCB layout and then I generated Gerber files and upload them to JLC PCB website. Then I selected all required parameters such as dimension, quantity, color and a few more options. Then I click on save to cart. This will send our project into shopping cart. Then I click on checkout securely and then I add my shipping address and select my desired shipping and payment method. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I upload a new video. These are my other channels, do subscribe them as well. And you can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Component list, circuit diagram, everything is in the description below. This is the block diagram of the project. The system consists of two circuits, transmitter circuit and receiver circuit. In the transmitter circuit, water level sensors are connected to Arduino. These sensors give water level value to Arduino. Arduino then transmits these values via RF transmitter. In the receiver circuit, the RF receiver receives the water level values and give them to Arduino. Arduino then turn on or off the LED indicators corresponding to water level. A relay is used to turn on or off the water pump. Now let's see the working of this project. The sensors are fixed in the water tank. These sensors are stainless steel probes connected with wires. The sensors are connected to the transmitter circuit and the water pump connected with the receiver circuit. When water level is less than 20%, all LEDs turned off. And when the water level is 20%, one LED is on. And when the water level is 40%, two LEDs are on. And when the water level is 60%, three LEDs are on. And when the water level is 80%, four LEDs are on. And when the water level is 100%, all the LEDs are on. If the water level is less than 60%, the pump will on. And when the tank is full, the pump will turn off. Now let's see the connections of this circuit. So these are all the components we're gonna need for this project. First, connect Arduino. After that, connect RF transmitter and connect its positive pin to 5V pin of Arduino, its ground pin to ground pin of Arduino, and its data pin to D12 pin of Arduino. After that, connect a water level sensor to ground pin of Arduino. After that, connect another water level sensor to pin D2 of Arduino. After that, connect another water level sensor to pin D3 of Arduino. After that, connect another water level sensor to pin D4 of Arduino. After that, connect another water level sensor to pin D5 of Arduino. After that, connect another water level sensor to pin D6 of Arduino. First, connect Arduino. After that, connect a 2-pin terminal block and connect its 1 pin to 5V pin of Arduino and its other pin to ground. After that, connect RF receiver and connect its positive pin to 5V pin of Arduino, its ground pin to ground pin of Arduino, and its data pin to D11 pin of Arduino. After that, connect an LED and connect its cathode to ground and its anode to pin number 3 of Arduino. After that, connect an LED and connect its cathode to ground and its anode to pin number 4 of Arduino. After that, connect an LED and connect its cathode to ground and its anode to pin number 5 of Arduino. After that, connect an LED and connect its cathode to ground and its anode to pin number 6 of Arduino. After that, connect an LED and connect its cathode to ground and its anode to pin number 7 of Arduino. After that, connect a push button and connect its one pin to pin D8 of Arduino and its other pin to ground. After that, connect a 5V relay and connect its one coil pin to 5V pin of Arduino. After that, connect a 1N4148 diode and connect its cathode to 5V pin of Arduino and its anode to remaining coil pin of the relay. After that, connect a BC547 transistor and connect its pin number 1 to anode of the diode and its pin number 3 to ground. After that, connect a 1K resistor and connect its one pin to pin D2 of Arduino and its other pin to pin number 2 of the transistor. After that, connect a 2-pin terminal block and connect its one pin to normally open terminal of the relay and its other pin to common terminal of the relay. So we have completed all the connections. Now let's test the project. I have made PCBs for this project. Now let's put all the components onto the PCB. So I've placed all the components onto the PCB. Now open the code and upload it to the Arduino. So that's it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. For more videos like that, stay tuned and I will see you in the next video.